Welcome back to Alliance War. It's Season 40, War 3. 4 Loki is facing HCE, one of the HC family of alliances. Good luck to those guys. I'm going to be bringing a different team than last war, except for Herc, which is really screwing me over in AQ because I'm not used to doing AQ without Herc. But, they're just items. So anyway, Herc, Red Hulk, and now Valkyrie. Can't say I've ever played Valkyrie before this war. And as such, we need to get her up from rank 3 all the way to rank 4 Sig 200. Now, let me be clear. I am not making any sort of promise this season to only use rank 4 Sig 200 champions. It's just that Valkyrie has sort of worked the rank up in the investment of Sigs because of her prestige, and it really does help her kit, according to what people tell me. I really have no idea how she works. All right, first up, we have this Null on node 18. This is a hazard shit. Incinerate poison. This is a really easy rhulk fight when good people take it. As someone who is not particularly good, this is not going to be an easy rhulk fight, and afterwards I had to change my pants. Yes, and I apologize for the fact that I was wearing pants at all. So the general strategy is just 4-hit combo and turtle so he doesn't throw a special 1. This dude does not cooperate at all. I throw my special a little too early, so now I have to rock with reverse controls. That was not a failure of reverse controls. That was just me failing to understand that he's unstoppable in this state. I do know how to shift and play with reverse controls. Here I'm hoping this last special will kill him. It doesn't, and I can't get a parry to save my life, so I just have to back up and come back in. So, yeah, super sloppy rhulk fight. Not what the big man wanted to see. We're going to try and redeem ourselves here against this Icarus on node 21. It's another hazard shift fight. This one has power efficiency, as we all know, so specials cost 50% less. I want to try and keep him to special 1s here as much as I possibly can. Spoiler alert, that doesn't happen because of the power efficiency. The good news is that because of rhulk's incinerate immunity, I don't need to fear and worry about the special 2 from Icarus all that much. So, and the Fate Seals will keep the Energize under check. So yeah, this is a pretty easy rhulk fight. We did a version of this earlier when Icarus was on node 22, I believe. And this is a much easier fight on 21 than on 22. So we'll just, we're going to lose a little bit of health here, I think, before this fight ends, just because Lord knows I can't get out of a fight cleanly to save my life. Yep, there we go. Nice. 25% of my health bar by failing to dex the XP2. Good job, clown. All right, let's move on to Section 2. I'm on Path 5B in Section 2. I have the Scorpion, and I'm going to be using Hercules. Yep. Really not much to say besides Hercules is friggin' amazing. I play a lot of Scorpion AQ bosses with Hercules, so I'm familiar with the rhythm. I know I'm going to take some damage, but I'm not going to use any gray boost for this fight because between the recoil mastery, max boosting, and the fury from the node, Hercules is just hitting like a total truck, even without all that many feats of strength. So we'll just dex the XP2 and start the rotation again. He is going to clip me a little, but like I said, always expecting to get hit at least once or twice against Scorpion, unless you're using someone like a Magneto or something like that. But this special 3 is going to kill him. It's a big SP3 out of Hercules with that fury up. So night Scorp. All right, the second fight is a clown special. It's a Mystic Spidey, who you can fight with anybody as long as you bait the heavy, throw the medium, and then turtle wait out the invisibility. So that's the plan here. I do a real poor job of executing this fight. Like, I miss the decks there. I don't get punished for it, thankfully. I get eaten by that one. I'm just a tad slow. But I get the intercept right away, and just look at the chunk damage that rhulk is doing. 2 combos and a special 1, and all of Mystic Spidey is destroyed. Yikes. Okay. Next we have this Moleman on 53, which is the polka dot power thing. Anyway, I don't really care. Valk doesn't care. She'll gain power just by hitting the block. She bypasses the node. And so this is a really, really long fight. But it is a super, super safe one. The reason it's super safe is, A, Valkyrie is really, really good. I think Bitter Steel has a channel where he has a ton of videos on how to play her and doing cool stuff with her. So you can search for him on YouTube and see some actually good and interesting fights. I, again, really don't know how to fight her. My entire methodology was just to hit block, and that's B. And so one of the things that we're seeing here is that even when Moleman has charges, you can hit block and you'll trigger the unstoppable. But in Valkyrie's kit, if she has 1 pierce or more, unstoppables, it's not that they don't proc, it's just they don't really have any effect. So she bypasses any of the unstoppables that Moleman would naturally get. In other words, she's a really natural Moleman counter, which is kind of interesting considering they're members of the same class. I'm not sure exactly what that part of her kit does against the science class. But hey, you know what? It's really cool and really useful, especially on this fight here. I could have actually been hitting him, nah, this is good. That's what I want to say. Easy fight. And the first time using Valkyrie is successful. Okay. Next up, we got a repeat of this Punisher 2099 boss. And we're going to have another sketchy herc fight. I'm known for sketchy fights that I somehow managed to pull out. And this is another one. I do start off pretty well, getting a couple sweet, intercepts, but then I get intercepted and take that combo. Not great. And I end up getting pushed all the way up to my special 2, which is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get under 2 bars of power and intercept the special 1. Didn't happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and intercept here with the special 2. It does decent damage even without the SP1 buffs, but Yep, now he's going to throw a special, gain all those forest charges. I got to hit block again. I don't really know what I'm doing here other than just sort of waiting for a natural opening. I go ahead and do the SB1 intercept just to get some damage in, because I might just be able to out-damage him. Another little sweet intercept there, Punisher 29. And boom, look at that. I just totally get caught dashing back by his special. But 1 SB2 should be enough to clean up this fight, and thank God for Herc's immortality. The character is broken and saves me from so much unnecessary death. So that's it. All solos. See you in the next Warjack.